All right, here we go. We have the godfather of Chicago drill rap in the building, King Louie. Welcome back.
What's the word? What's the word?
Hey, man, everything good. You and I have been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, it's been quite a few. You know, we locked in.
Quite a few. Quite a few, man. Quite a few. You know, glad to see you're doing well, looking healthy.
Love.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, well, let's get into it. Well, number one, you got some new projects out, so let's just talk about that.
Well, I wouldn't call them new. They just they finally on streaming services like Apple, all the platforms or whatever. So that's pretty dope to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And get that to my fans.
Okay, did something happen where your projects weren't on Spotify and everything?
Yeah, I was the contract I was in. They kept taking my shit down, but I finally worked that out, got that worked out, and now you know what I'm saying, we decent.
Okay, and is that with your deal with Epic or is that with someone else?
No, with someone else.
Okay, so you finally got that worked out.
Yeah, I finally got that situated, so I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Can feed the universe with my craft.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, I was going through the whole catalog
way.
this morning, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
we back in it though.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, you know, you've been here a few times, but I feel like we haven't really gotten into your whole story before. So I kind of want to just go back and start in the very beginning because I feel like your role, you know, in Chicago hip hop is very important.
Yeah, it definitely is. I feel the same way.
Yeah. So you grew up in Chicago?
Yes, sir.
Now you moved around a little bit, or
yeah, I moved around a little bit. I was born out west. I moved from out west when I was in like 7th grade, and that's when I moved to over east. But some people would call it the South Side, you know. But I moved over east, and then that's just, you know what I'm saying. That's where I've been at since then, like just on the South since I moved out west.
Okay, and what was the South Side like in the 90s?
The 90s, I really can't tell you, cause shit, I went really out south in the 90s. I was out west.
Aha. Okay.
But shit, the
so
city
what was Chicago in general like in the 90s and the early 2000s?
Shit. I mean, it was a little. I would say it was safer. Shit, you know, it was more fun. This shit crazy now.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing that I noticed about you and your career is that it doesn't seem like you were really gang affiliated or claimed anything or so forth. Now, maybe that might be the case in terms of your personal life, but you never really put it out there like that.
I mean, shit, I'm me. That whatever that come with me, I just be me. That shit kind of like commercial to just, you know. So if you know me, you know what's going on. To know me is to know me.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I think that's a better way to do it.
Yeah, man. I'm still a gangster at heart though, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But you don't put out all the specifics and all the details and everything else like that the way a lot of other people do.
I mean, what I would say about myself is this shit real, so I wouldn't be out here like telling on myself or, you know, getting myself in trouble no type of way. Snitching on myself and no shit, doing no shit like that, so.
There you go. There you go. So you went to Hyde Park Academy High School?
Yeah, I did. I got unfortunately I got kicked out though my senior year for fighting and shit, but I went there. I ain't graduate from that though.
Okay. Kicked out for fighting. How big was this fight in order for you to get expelled?
Shit, it was busting. That's all it was live. It was 2 days worth of fighting and shit. They couldn't take us, so they kicked me in and several more of the members out. They kicked us, got our ass out of there, gave us the boot.
Okay. Okay. And the rapping, that started around in high school.
Rapping, I've been doing that shit. Rapping, I've been like, I just used to write it. I ain't gonna flex. When I was a shorty, I just used to write. I love rapping all the time. I just used to write all the time in school. Like I had a notepad and shit. I just used to write. I had hella raps and shit. But once I finally, you know what I'm saying, once I migrated over to the East, that's when we was a little older. The guys used to have computers and shit, so we started, you know what I'm saying? But when I got kicked out of school, we had, it was like we had a little clique in school called the Gunners and shit. We was the Young Gunners and shit. And we fucked a lot of the chicks that was in school. We went to school with, you know. So when Shauna had a song called "Getting Some Head Out," and I had did like a remix to that, flipped that with me and a few of the gunners, and then on the CD with it, I had put a bunch of more tracks on there. And I just started passing it out. Go to school since I couldn't go to them. I just started passing them out at school. Went to all the schools around the city and shit, just passing them out or whatever. And that's how the people like, cause motherfuckers ain't used to know I knew how to rap. I remember R.I.P. Snow. I was telling the guys and shit like, yeah, I be rapping and shit. And they asked my ass, what gifts? Cause they ain't believe I know how to rap and shit. But then once I got kicked out of school, that's when I was like, fuck it. Like I ain't had nothing else to do, so I was just going to my homie crib. One of the guys named E used to go over his crib all the time and record over there and shit. Then I just started passing the CDs out at school and shit.
Well, the one thing I never realized about you until I was really doing my research the last couple of days was that your rap name is actually a play off your real name.
Si, senor. Yes, it is.
Right, because your real name is Louie King Johnson.
Yeah.
So you just took the King, the middle name, and put that as the first name.
I don't know who the fuck told them people that my name is King Johnson. And that's not my name. I got two middle names. You feel me? Don't nobody really need to know my middle names. You can Google my name. My name just Louis Johnson. But you can't call me that if you ain't really knew me for over know what I'm saying, 20 years. I don't even accept people to call me that. You feel me? I feel like it's being disrespectful to me.
Okay, but is your middle name King or not?
Nah, I'm a king though, so that's why they thought that's what it was, just off my character and how I carry myself.
All right, well there you go. So how did you come up with the name King Louie then?
I'm gonna be honest, my homie Marquise Black, Keith G, and we went to Bradwell together and shit. We met 8th grade. He came from Cabrini Greens, and I came from out west or whatever. This back when they was shutting the project shit down, and we migrated till we moved. We was on Essex. I stayed on 76 in Essex. He stayed on 77. But that was like my best friend and shit. And food just used to, like I used to let him hit my shit. And he the one that he was like King Louie, like, and so I just ran with the shit.
So here you are, you know, you got kicked out of school. You're passing out CDs, and then a situation happened where you got hit by a car.
Yeah. Yeah, that bullshit happened.
Okay, and this was a really serious accident.
Yeah, this was actually more serious than when the times I got shot.
Right. So describe the situation to me.
As far as getting hit by the car.
The car accident. Yeah, the
car
car
accident. Remember that shit knocked me out. I don't really remember that shit. I remember I was at Ribs Unlimited on 79th between Loomis and Bishop. Give me some motherfucking chicken tenders. Them bitches used to be banging. And that's the last thing I remember. Woke up in the hospital.
Okay. So were you just walking down the street and a car hit you, according to like the reports, or?
No, what I was walking out the restaurant to go across the street because it's like a White Castle across the street. I was parked on the opposite side of the street, and it was a car double parked. It was like a car parked, then it was a car double parked on the side of that car. So for me to walk across, when I was walking across the street, the car kind of hit me in the opposite side of traffic, the other lane. It was like they was going around the cars, but they was speeding, and the motherfucker hit me. And that's like, I do remember because it's funny to me now. I watch Action Jackson a lot and shit. That was one of my favorite movies. My dumb ass tried to jump like over the car. That motherfucker smacked me. That's all I remember on, you know.
Okay, so you wake up in the hospital and both your legs are broken?
Yeah, both of them was broke. My lung collapsed. My eyes and my vision was fucked up. I had memory loss, all type of shit, bro. Like I was all fucked up. I had to learn how to walk again, all that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you had to learn how to walk again. Man, I mean, do you still have the scars and some of the pain from that day?
No, I don't have no pain and no shit like that. I feel it when it's finna rain. That's weird, but I don't have no pain. Shout out to my doctors at Christ. They did a very great job.
Okay.
I love them for that.
Wait, so
Every
you
time.
actually could feel in your body when it's about to rain?
Yeah, you can feel it. I feel it. It like that's the only. It's just an uncomfortable feeling and some shit. It's like I know I got something in my body, or you know what I'm saying, that wasn't there before. So like I got rods from my knee to my ankle and screws and all type of shit in both of my legs.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. So I mean, you're really lucky to be alive from that situation.
I mean, I wouldn't say lucky shit. If I was supposed to die, then I would have died. So it's just like it just make me feel strong as a person. You know what I'm saying? Believe in God. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I would say that
Okay.
people like around me that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm a positive ball of energy for. I would say that they're lucky that I'm still alive.
There you have it. Okay. So you get out of the hospital. It took what, like 3 or 4 months?
To get out the hospital?
Or, well, I mean, not to get out of the hospital, I meant, but to really just
I
get
was in
back
the
walking
hospital. I went in
again
the
and so
hospital.
forth.
Yeah, it wasn't that long though. Like that shit happened so long ago. It wasn't that long for me to start back walking or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably a few months. Like I was determined. Like I just wanted to be normal again. I just couldn't be like. I felt crippled and shit. Like I felt weak. So it's like I had to. That's why I say it just made me love myself and just put, you know what I'm saying, push myself to the limit to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? And I did.
Okay. So you recover, you get back walking again, you get back in the studio.
I had to it's
and
crazy.
then
Like
you start
my
dropping.
teeth was fucked up and everything, man. I had to learn how to talk with my teeth being fucked up, like with the lisp. I had like a lisp and shit because you know what I'm saying. I wasn't used to my teeth how they was and everything. So it was like a process. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I had to learn how to like read and shit, look at shit because I couldn't keep my eyes focused and shit. There was a lot of stuff I had to do that people ain't know I had to go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you got hit by a car at full speed. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
you
man.
would pretty much
That's
assume
rough.
how fucked up it could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start to recover, and then you get back in the music thing again.
Yeah.
And do you think that going through that accident kind of gave you a fire to really kind of go harder?
Yeah, it did. It just like stuff just you go through and you beat it. It just make you. I really love myself. It just make you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm me. I'm in my body. I'm in my. You know what I'm saying? I'm in me. So it's just like some people don't love themselves. Some people think they weak. It just showed me like no, I'm a hard body. You feel me? So it just gave it was fuel to the fire, to my fire.
Well, I just want to kind of set the tone here because at the time that you started, you got out of the hospital and you started getting back into the music grind again, Chicago is not what it is today. Like you have, at the time you had the Twisters and the Kanyes and like the legendary Chicago artists, but the new breed of artists hadn't really caught on yet. And I feel like you were one of the first ones to really do that.
Yeah, shit. I would blame that on like shit. We was really cool dudes in the city. You feel me? Like we really was before rap, before it was like rap. That's why you cool. Niggas was already cool. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? We was already them dudes. We already like Hyde Park was a dope high school back then. You feel me? You know, our guys, we had guys that was hoopers. You know, it was like we was live, and then just for it was like that was something new for the city. So that's why my impact was like it was for the city.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the time, there was no term Chiraq. There was no Chicago drill.
No,
and you were the ones that really kind of came up. You were the one that really came up with a lot of that.
I didn't come up with it. Motherfucker don't be knowing Pac. That's Pac drill come from Pac. R.I.P. Pac. You feel me? Pac-Man. When folks died, you feel me? I just kept going hard with it. You know what I'm saying? Same way I went hard when after I got hit by the car. You know what I'm saying? The membership took a loss. That was a hard hit for the gang. You feel me? For the members. But it was like we had the music. So it's like I kept going hard with it. You know what I'm saying? For Pac.
Okay, so Pac-Man was the one that came up with drill.
Yes.
Okay. And what was the meaning behind it back then?
I mean, the meaning for drill, like, it was just a term back then. You feel me? They made that shit a genre now. Back then, it was just like shit, anything could be a drill. Like, you got fire drills, motherfucker going to hit, that's a drill. You got some chicks or something, it's live, it's a real drill. Anything could be a drill. So, but it was just like me incorporating the shit in my music, people took to it like, and honestly, like, if you talk about drill, if you listen to Pac, like, most of the motherfuckers that be talking about drill don't even know Pac is. Few people probably do, but niggas don't be wanting to acknowledge it because they fuck niggas. But anywho, like, if you listen to folks shit, it don't sound like shit that's out today for them to be saying that that's drill. And folks, the one, you know what I'm saying? That's where it come from.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Like, I dropped Drilluminati. None of the beats on Drilluminati, none of the production is really like what it is today or what the masses think drill is. Drilluminati is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta just be them type of beats or no shit. Like, it's like, and that's what fucked me up, because people, it's like the outsiders made what the people think drill is. Like, but so if I'm trying to tell you what drill is, a motherfucker think I'm hating or something.
I mean, yeah, I've always thought the same way, because you had Chicago drill, right, and then at one point you had Brooklyn drill, you had UK drill.
But it's like, but you can't.
When I listen to those genres, they don't really sound related to me.
No, they don't. You can't really say that's like saying hip hop started in Chicago. If a motherfucker from New York would be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain gangs and shit started where they started. So it's like when niggas be talking about I'm this from here, that shit be sounding weird to me, bro. And that's what come with once shit get commercial or something. It's like everybody else can mold what the fuck they think it's supposed to be. And it might, you know what I'm saying? It should be weird.
Right. I mean, almost equated to, let's say, trap music. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, when someone said, okay, that's trap, to me it's just gangster rap.
No, right? I wouldn't say what trapping is like. Trap music is like, to me, trap music is like shit. Some shit you could, like, niggas listen, like back when we was trapping shit, motherfuckers used to get to see the hottest CDs out, and that's what you trap to. Trap, to me, how I go about it, trap music is like what shit we was riding around trapping, that's what we would jug to, you feel me? Trap me, we weren't riding around trapping to R&B music, you know what I'm saying? We riding around trapping to that shit. So it's like trap music, but the drill shit is kind of like you said, it's about the same thing, the same way, you know what I'm saying? But
right,
drill just, it's like motherfucker be trying to give it to give credit to the wrong people. It's cool if you got on it. That's like, goddamn it, saying like, yeah, you fucked a bitch, or you had sex with a chick or whatever. Now you think you the first motherfucker to fuck. Like, bro, it's been pussy out. Like, it's Christopher Columbus type shit. Like, motherfuckers just gonna give some shit to somebody else, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, we not pilgrims, bro. Like, nah, bro. Motherfuckers just gonna come take the drill. Like, no, bro.
Yeah. Now, what happened to Pac-Man?
He was
Damn. Okay. That was a close friend of yours?
Yes. Why would I go hard for if I ain't you? That was about one of the brothers, man. Yeah, of course.
Man, what was the situation around that?
I'd rather not speak on it, bro. It was fucked up. It was bogus.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss.
Folks ain't here today, so that's, you should understand. You feel me?
No, I do. I mean, the number of artists that I've interviewed that have died violently is mind-staggering to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but so shit, America send motherfuckers to war.
Yeah.
So it's like, motherfucker gets, this what motherfucker put us in. They send motherfuckers to go get killed for bullshit, so.
Yeah. Okay, now what about Chiraq? Now, is that a term that you invented or no?
Yes, it is. I invented that shit back when. That's what I'm saying, bro. Chiraq, Drillinois. That was a mixtape, but old mix. I don't even know when I put it out. It was some years back. It was years back. This back when Pac was alive. I don't even. Was it? No, this was after Pac, but it's still like this shit was hella years ago. But anywho, I was big on Call of Duty. That's when Call of Duty first, you know what I'm saying, was going crazy back then. I think it was Black Ops or some shit. They had the dude send down on the cover and shit. And I had one of my homies. I think it was. I want to say one of the guys. I think it's Cardi. And he had made an art cover, and it was like me down there sent down like I was a dude or whatever, and I named it Chiraq Drillinois. When nobody talking about no drill before us, before that.
Yeah. Well, you look at the term Chiraq now.
But it was busting. Chiraq now, but I'm saying it was Chiraq Drillinois back then. It was still busting back then. It's crazy. It's just the world crazy now. It wasn't even just a city. The world just crazy. The world is crazy as fuck now, but the city was crazy back then too. That's why I'm fuck with calling it Chiraq.
Right, because I almost feel like these days, people don't really like that term. I mean, like you coined it and it was your thing, but at the point when the whole world sort of took it over and then, Spike Lee made a movie called Chiraq and everything else like that.
I mean, that more so like, it's like when I was saying that shit, it was more so like we fake older, you know what I'm saying? It's an age gap kind of. We were losing more friends than everybody else at that point in time. So it hit harder. It really hit me like that's where music come from. You speak from the soul, like so. That's probably like that added fuel to my creativity for the Chiraq shit. But once other people start getting killed, motherfucker they don't want to claim that shit no more. Like it ain't hit, and now it's hitting home. Now this shit really Chiraq, cause some yo people just got killed, and that shit been going on and on and on. So that's why people don't really like it no more. But that's what the fuck it is.
Right, because I remember DJ Academics, one of his earlier YouTube channels was called War in Chiraq, and these days he shut that down, and these days he even said like I regret calling it that and so forth.
Because motherfuckers ain't know how serious it was.
Yeah,
it's Black history.
Yeah,
you see they don't want to teach Black history in goddamn schools and shit no more. So they. Motherfucker trying to counter, I won't even say whitewash the city, but it's just like they trying to act like the city, this shit crazy, motherfucker. That's what it is. It's Chiraq, Drillinois.
Yeah. Okay, so you're starting to buzz, and then in 2012, you signed Epic Records.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you one of the first Chicago artists to sign to a major label?
No.
Around that time?
I recall, I think YP was the first one. Shout out my nigga YP. I think YP was the first. I think he signed like Interscope or something. I can't remember exactly, but it was YP, then it was me, and then it was Sosa and them, you feel me? But then that shit, trickle down, you feel me?
Okay. So then by 2012, around the time that you signed, you're starting to see kind of a spotlight on Chicago.
Yeah.
You sign, Chief Keef blows up. And, with the spotlight of, what I feel is the positive things, the music, the record sales, the music videos, the shows and so forth, you also see some of the negative things start to become kind of a mainstay, which before I think was just more of an underground type of thing. Because like, for example, around that time, Tuka gets killed. And suddenly smoking Tuka started to become a phrase, which nobody had ever heard before.
Well, I'm going to say what I would say is like this, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you come from the city, you very influential to the country. You feel me? The world. So that type of shit, that be like some city shit. But once it get like, it cross over, now it's everybody saying that shit. So it's like once we motherfuckers start saying that smoking shit, everybody from other cities and shit that's already locked in and tuned in with the drill shit, now they smoking motherfuckers. So it's like the shit'll never end.
Right. So, I mean, for example, I interviewed Fulio and Young and Ace recently, who are from Florida.
Uh-huh.
And over there, in Jacksonville, Florida, to be specific. And, for example, Fulio made his whole career off talking about smoking his ops and so forth. And, Young and Ace has a song, his biggest song is Who I Smoke. And talking about dead people and your dead enemies and so forth in 2021 is almost like a regular thing, which is really kind of disturbing for it to be a regular thing, because disrespecting the dead has never been a cool thing in human society.
I mean, killing people ain't never been no cool thing. And I keep telling America send you to go kill people, bro. It's like motherfuckers shouldn't have started doing it. It's been put out there, now Tay got a man of his own now, you feel me? That shit like, it's just anything, rapping. Shit, black people being successful. Like once one motherfucker black person was successful, you feel me? Now here we come type shit. But it can't just be like that with positive shit. It's like that with negative shit as well. So you feel me? It's just something like you want people to rap the words. It's like we trendsetters. That's a trend that was set, and that's something they running off with. They're like, but I don't do that shit.
Right. Because
I say I'm smoking op pack. But I won't say the op name. That's too disrespectful. You feel me?
I agree.
Like
I agree.
You can say fuck bitches, but if you get to say fuck this one bitch, like now you just going. You know what I'm saying? Now you in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You showing your bitch side, like you down, you that hurt. You feel me?
Yeah.
You just saying people now, like but you know how this shit go, bro.
Right, because right around that same time, we're talking about 2012, Chief Keef is blowing up, Lil JoJo comes out and drops BDK, and that has, I've never heard of that on record before either.
That don't got shit to do with me. I'm just saying that's the music, G. That's how this shit go, bro.
Right, I know it has nothing to do with you. Oh. And let me make that extra clear. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just talking about the city that you live in. And the overall hip hop scene that you're a part of. What I'm saying is in Chicago, things start escalating to the point where we haven't really seen that in hip hop as a whole before.
No, because you got to think, bro. First, you got to think a lot of motherfuckers was goofies. Still goofies. You feel me? And once they music got popping, that kind of made like them not as goofy no more. They got a little say so. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit is. It's like the people you got, the motherfuckers just, I don't know. It's like once what you would call you motherfucker start to feeling themselves too much because of fame. The fame drug. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker getting a little paper. Niggas was broke. Like we coming up, we went, you know what I'm saying? We weren't shouties like that. There was most of them was shouties and shit. So it's like once they started getting that attention that they desired, it's like they became new people. They became, you know what I'm saying, divos, gangster divos. Like, you feel me? Those are boy divas. Gangster boy divas and shit. You feel me?
Divos.
Yeah.
I never heard that before. Okay, right. Because right around that time, social media kept growing and suddenly you had these situations and now the fans are chiming in.
You got to think, bro, when you just fucked up and shit, a lot of people don't love themselves. So you just fucked up as a shorty, you ain't really had no ego. So now once computers out, you motherfucker putting the videos and all that on the computer, they seeing views, they getting views, like it's hella they friends, you know what I'm saying? They running the views up, like the shit new to all angles of the city, like you getting views, you getting likes and shit. And that was fucking up their ego. And then it's like, it just, I don't know, that shit just got crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually having a conversation with my friend the other day about this, about how.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
Prime example. I just watched Malice in the Palace.
Mm-hmm.
And when they start, once the one fan threw the shit at Ron Artest,
mm-hmm.
That's how the shit was. Like, that was the trickle, that's the trickle effect. Like, so one motherfucker say, oh, they saying this now. So we gonna start saying it. We gonna start dissing the ops, saying the ops name and shit. I never did that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to give a motherfucker that much credit to say their name in no song. I never did that. If it's fuck you, you know it's fuck you. And like when if we ever see each other, it's what it is when we see each other. But as far as that shit, giving them another person that much energy, I've just never been like part of like fond of that. That's silly to me.
I agree. You know, because you know, me and my friend were talking about this the other day. You know, like for example, go back to like high school. You get into a fist fight in high school during my day. Well, whoever saw it. You know what I mean? And people will talk and, you know, oh, so-and-so got their ass kicked and whatever. It might circulate through the school or whatever else, but that's pretty much the end of it. These days, you get into a fist fight. There's camera phones around.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Now it's egos. Like now your ego's been bruising. Like now you feel like you less of a man or some shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
the embarrassment, you know?
Yeah. Like even
You know
with the fuck Spike Lee shit. Remember I put that song out? But I don't know no motherfucking Spike Lee. I ain't never met no Spike Lee. I was just saying fuck him for the, like I got all the nigga movies. And he come to do this movie about some shit I done came out with, and motherfucker, it was like some friendly hip hop shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But I still buy all his movies. He got good movies. You feel me? Like I got all his movies. But it was fuck him at that point in time because he didn't acknowledge me. You feel me? But it wasn't like it's dudes that are really enemies. I wouldn't say their name, and I know them. But it's like I ain't gonna do nothing on my fucking Spike Lee. I can say fuck him.
Right.
You feel me? I don't even want nobody to know it's fuck you if I want, you know what I'm saying? I don't
think Spike Lee's really a threat.
No, I'm just saying, but motherfucker understand what I mean. You know what I mean, though. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you're doing your thing in Chicago. Chief Keef drops I Don't Like. And then Kanye does the remix, the Good Music remix, and you get shouted out in the remix.
Yeah. And
you were actually surprised when you heard the shout out.
I mean, yeah, shit, that was Kanye West. It's Kanye West, shit. He said your name. It was dope. It was, you know?
Okay. And then you guys actually link up.
Yeah.
Okay, so did he reach out to you or how did that come together?
I mean, I can't reach out to no fucking Kanye West. Yeah, he reached out to me. Yeah, he reached out. I couldn't reach out to Kanye West back then. Shit, I had to go through loopholes to reach out to him now. Shit, but yeah, he reached out.
Okay, and you went out, I guess, to Paris.
Well, what I wouldn't even. You know, John Monopoly put me in tune with him. Yeah. You feel me? So I wouldn't even say because I don't want to say he reached out like he called me. He ain't personally called. John came to me, told me what's, and we made it, and it happened.
Okay. And then Kanye flew you out to Paris to work on Yeezus?
Yeah, a couple times. I went out there like several times. Yeah. That's the homie out of where I done been everywhere with him. I've been to Wyoming, shit. I've been to a few places with him. It wasn't just there.
Aha. Okay, so you continue the relationship later on.
Yeah.
Okay, so working on Yeezus. Number one, how many songs were you involved in? Because you showed up on a song, but you also wrote on some other songs, right?
I mean, I was a part of a lot, just the creative, just the buzz. You feel me? Just the energy. There was a lot of songs a few songs references they would give me, and now the ones that I was credited for, and those were just the ones that were used. But I probably wrote hella verses and shit. Just for me, I wasn't writing it for him. It was for me, goddamn it, trying to make the project type shit. You feel me? So he probably got a couple mixtapes of Louie. Shit I ain't even heard since I did. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like there's a bunch of they just give the track references and all that or whatever, the beats or whatever, and you going out I was trying to make the album shit.
Well, you wrote on New Slaves, right?
Yeah, so did some shit on there. I think I was Grammy nominated for that shit.
Right, exactly. So describe to me what a Kanye studio session is like.
I mean, shit. For me, it's just dope shit. Like you got called or flew out for to be with this caliber of artist, so it was just dope to me. The experience, it was a nice experience. I appreciated it. You feel me? It was
Got
live.
it.
Especially coming from goddamn where we come from, where I'm coming from. You see, all these stars and shit. Like it wasn't just no regular Joes in there. Like it was one time I was with Fergie. And a bunch of like, so it was just like it was dope. It was a dope experience.
Yeah. And you continue to,
Nas,
you know,
I
the
was around with
relationship.
Nas, Diddy. It was you know what I'm saying? It was the dream. You feel me? So it was
Hmm.
just like shit. I'm with these motherfuckers. Like damn. So you know what I'm saying? It make you feel better about yourself. Like I'm with them. Like these motherfuckers. I listen to these. You know what I'm saying? These caliber artists that I'm out here working with them. That was dope.
No, absolutely. I mean, I've always been a big Kanye fan. I mean, I've interviewed him once right before he blew up, and it was always interesting how the Kanye I met back then, which was like 2004, I think, was the exact same Kanye that you see today. Like he's always been the same. Now, I mean, you talk about Wyoming, which is, you know, later on. I mean, did you continue to work on different projects with him, or that was just kind of just hanging out?
No, I just went around for I would say for creativity, the buzz, the energy for several projects.
Got it. But did
The
you get writing credit on other projects also, or no? Or
no, that's
just
what
you
I'm
just
saying. I didn't make it, but that doesn't mean I wasn't out there. You feel me? Sometimes you feel me.
got it.
Shit, what the fuck was that Drake album he was on? You feel me? The Glow joint. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what
Got
I'm
it.
saying?
Okay.
It's summer tone on there. That's my DNA in that shit too.
Okay. So then in 2014,
Yeah.
you dropped the song Live and Die in
No,
Chicago.
I dropped Tony. You gotta say Tony. I mean Tony.
Yeah.
You gotta say BON. That's why I dropped 7414. I dropped it that day. You got to say that. That was big.
Right. But and it had the song Live and Die in Chicago on that project.
Yeah, but it was BON first. But yeah, living down Chicago. Yeah. And Till
Okay.
I Meet Selena.
Well, and right now, you know, when you look at Spotify numbers, that's your biggest song right now.
Yeah, but you gotta think. You heard I said my city influenced my country. Can't get away from Chicago. I saw like goddamn it, like how the world was taken to us. You feel me? And that I was watching Tupac to Live and Die in LA. And the video, a dope ass video to me. That's like one of my favorite videos. They was like having fun in that bitch. They was having a food fight and shit at the end. But I wanted that feeling, like the feeling I got from that, I wanted to give that feeling with Living Down in Chicago. And I kind of did what I was trying to do. Executed the mission. Cause I ain't know it was gonna be like that. I ain't know like I just knew how I felt in the city, but I ain't know how the city was looking at us, and it made it like, yeah, it showed them like what it was, and that shit, it was just dope.
Well, he had this line in the song, big pop of my city, get popped in my city, Tupac of Chicago.
Yeah.
You know,
but I'm still alive though.
To people around Tupac.
You gotta finish it.
Sorry? Oh,
but I'm still alive though.
It.
Yeah. Rest in peace to those greats.
There you go. You know, I've done a lot of interviews about Tupac. You know, I've talked to pretty much everyone who's still alive who was close to him. And the one thing that everyone seems to agree on is Pac talked about death so much in his music that they felt it had an effect on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, his last album cover, he's on a cross and there's a bullet coming at him. His last music video, he's in heaven. You know, he talks about death throughout. You know, it seems like after this song, a lot more violence kind of came your way. Do you feel that, this song somewhat foreshadowed what was going to happen later on?
But I'm still alive though, so yes, you can say that.
Yeah.
But I'm still alive though. So after all that shit, I'm still alive. So if that's what you want to say, but if I did bring it and I spoke in me living into existence, staying, being strong like I've been since that silly ass car accident. Like I'm still hard body.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then I did a good job because I'm still alive though.
Right, because that next year in 2015, that's when things went really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what I didn't realize, and I don't think we've ever actually talked about this before, was, the situation happened in December of 2015, but there was another shooting that happened in September.
Oh yeah, I got shot in my leg. Yeah, I got shot like a couple months before that.
Okay, so tell me about that situation.
Shit, I got shot leaving the studio. Man. I got shot. They shot my shit up, my Jeep. I had shot one of my Jeeps up. They shot that motherfucker like 60 times. By the grace of God, I was only hit once. I drove myself to the hospital. And shit, I got right out. Gave me some crutches and shit, got out of there. Some pain meds, and I was gone.
Okay, you got shot at 60 times.
Yeah, I can't make this shit up.
No, you definitely can't.
You can, but I can't make it up. Motherfucker can make it, but I ain't making it up. This shit is, this shit get crazy.
Okay, so you're sitting in your car and then just
No,
bullets start to just fire.
I was leaving the studio, man.
Oh, okay. So you're actually on foot when it happened.
No, I was in the car, but I just wasn't sitting there, motherfucker. I was leaving the studio. And motherfucker came out getting icky, you feel me?
All right. So you're driving off and then suddenly 60 bullets hit your car.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. Well, number one, was that, you get shot one time in the leg out of all 60 bullets.
Si, senor. Thank God.
And that was the first time you ever got shot?
With a bullet, yeah.
Okay. Had you been shot at before?
Yeah, I've been shot at before, but I ain't never got shot. I got shot with paintball gun, but that shit ain't nothing compared to no bullet.
Okay. So after all the shooting stopped and you realized that you got hit, I mean, did you start to panic at that point or?
No, I know you can't panic, boy. Ain't no panicking. You panic, you never panic. You can't panic.
Yeah.
That's the Matrix. You don't panic. That's why Neo was the one. Cause he was slow. He was beating their ass, he was moving fast, but it's like he moving slow. You panic, you gonna fuck up. So you gotta always be calm. Don't never let them see you sweat.
Okay, so you drove yourself to the hospital?
Yeah, I couldn't have did that panicking. And I had motherfuckers in the car with me, so I had to get us all there.
Oh, so there are other people in the car?
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, my other brother, we had to get him out the car, put him in the car with me. He got hit once too.
Oh.
So you feel me?
I didn't realize that.
Pull over, put bro in the car. You feel me? We go to the JNO, we go to the hospital, the nearest hospital. We put that shit, we went from where we was at. So we had enough, put this shit in there, like, niggas, this shit been happening, bro. So it's like, kind of normal a little bit, which is weak, but the shit was like, damn, we hit. You gotta make sure we decent. Motherfucker was on point, making sure motherfuckers weren't following us. But we made it.
I mean, without going into any details about it at all, did you know what that shooting was about, or was it somewhat random?
Well, it's like I don't know, shit. Like, nigga, I'll just say it's just some fuck nigga shit.
You get shot, your brother gets shot. Now, how bad is your brother's injury?
Same leg shot shit.
Okay. You both get shot in the legs.
Leg shot shit.
And at that point, And I'm gonna reference back to the song "Live and Die in Chicago." You said in the song you're never leaving Chicago. I forgot what the line was, but it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
At this point now things are very real. Did you for someone to shoot 60 times, that's one of those situations
bro,
where
I look at
the
it like
person
this,
doesn't
bro.
care about getting caught, is what I'm saying.
No, it's just shit. You move out the area or something. You ain't gotta, you gotta look at. I don't make shit that big. It's just like you just gotta move different. If motherfucker get killed everywhere, bro. You feel me?
I don't know about that. You don't hear people moving to Ohio.
They just killed the motherfucker at the what Trump sent them silly ass people where they killed the motherfucker in there, bro. What the fuck was that, G? What the people when they the Pentagon, bro. People got killed. That when the Pentagon? What that was that?
There was a shooting in front of the Pentagon. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You feel me? They just was shooting, motherfucker was just shooting something right there. Could have got killed. When all them people thought they was finna throw the government, a motherfucker got at the Capitol Hill, motherfucker got popped in Capitol Hill in the building, bro. Like, you would get your ass shot anywhere if a motherfucker got a gun around. So when people be saying that scary ass shit, look at it like this, bro. Same motherfuckers that be talking all that, like motherfuckers still fuck raw. It's AIDS out here. It's all type of wild ass shit out here. People still fuck raw, bro. So don't be scared to walk around Chicago. It's all type of STD. People still have raw sex with strangers. So it's like, if your dumb ass, you just go to a suburb, just know how to, you ain't got to, because it's bad stuff happening everywhere. People, tornadoes and shit. You ain't just got necessarily get shot. All that is just pray. I don't know what this, but it's like, I don't let that shit scare me. You can't let it scare you.
I'm not saying you should let anything scare you. I mean, I don't live by fear either. But there's also, the big picture of, whoever shot you, it sounds like it's personal. For someone to shoot 60 times and risk the chance of being caught, of being identified, and so forth, that many times, I don't know how many people were involved. Sounds like there might have been more than one person. It sounds very personal. Whoever did that knew exactly who you were and probably knew where you were going. You said you were leaving a studio. It sounds personal. And it sounds like something that will probably only happen in
I look
Chicago.
at it like this, bro. I guess it's like I guess I would say like a near-death experience. I just crossed the street to get in here where I'm at now, the same way I crossed the street when I got my dumb ass hit the first time. I didn't let me getting hit by a cop make me cross the street at the light all the time or at the stop sign. I still cross the street the same way. I do it careful now. So it's like, that's what I'm saying when I say like, I ain't gonna I don't want to make it seem like you scared, saying you scared, but it's just like, you can't let that shit scare you from living. You gonna have to still live, bro. Motherfucker probably was going to vacation or something on 9/11, and they took the airplane and smashed that bitch in the building. Now, I don't want to go on vacation no more.
Right.
Exactly, bro. You gotta look at that shit like that, bro. To me,
what I'm saying is, look, you getting hit by the car was random. You getting shot at 60 times was not.
I'm an American. They flew a fucking plane of Americans into a building, bro. I'm still getting on airplanes going on vacations, bro. If you can't understand what I'm trying to say, then you ain't gonna get it, then, kid.
I understand what you're trying to say.
God love me, bro. Whatever God want, whatever happened to me to happen to me, bro. Everything that happened to me, that shit ain't really, it wasn't no, when I see the movies and shit, like, or I just thought I was gonna be in so much pain, I beat that shit. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I don't let it, I know like, God got me. That's how I feel about this shit, so.
Well, and then 3 months later, another shooting happened.
Which one you talking about?
Well, on December 23rd.
Oh, when I got shot? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that shit, yeah.
Right. I guess your brother just got off house arrest and you were taking him shopping for Christmas?
I'll be forgetting that, but he ain't just get off house arrest. Folks had just got out of jail or whatever. And we just was kicking. We had, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker went out to eat and everything. I was just happy to see bro. And I was finna go do some shopping, and then that shit happened. It was for Christmas.
Right. And I guess you got shot at 22 times that time around?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you got hit 7 times?
Yeah.
I guess 2 of the bullets went in your chest and 1 went in your head.
Yeah.
Where'd the other bullets go?
Shit, they came out me. They arm, they shot me in my arm hella time. All on this side though.
Well, I mean, you're just recovering from that first shooting.
I really got hit in my ribs, and then I got hit in my back. Them bitches still in me. I got the bullet out my took out my head though, thanks to God. You know, I could hear again out my ear, 100%. I couldn't hear out my ear. That motherfucker had my ear fucked up for a minute, and it was crazy. I was fucked up, but yeah, I'm back decent now though.
Well, I mean, these 2 shootings happened 3 months apart. So here you are still recovering from the first one, and then boom, this happens again. This time it's worse.
Yeah. So what you trying to get to?
I mean, it kind of goes back to my original point of being in Chicago.
Bro, motherfucker get mad, bro. People get killed everywhere. So I ain't gonna let that shit, you feel me? I just know I have to move a certain type of way. You feel me? I don't stay in no hood. You feel me? But I ain't move I ain't just, you know, I ain't on my fucking hill nowhere. But I ain't in the hood. Like, I don't need to be in the hood.
Yeah.
I don't just be, you know, there's certain shit I can't do. I know I can't do. I can do it, but I shouldn't be doing it. It's not smart. Not even for me, for the people that love me type shit. Like, it's motherfuckers that's gonna, you stand on top of business for me. Like, why I even want to put them through that type shit. So it's certain shit like I don't even do no more. It's not because I'm scared of it. It's just like shit. Like you could go, I done, goddamn it, burnt myself on the motherfucking hot irons before, or on the stove or something. Like I could go pat the fire, or I could even go put my hand on it and burn it. Like I still use stoves and shit, you know? It's still stuff I can't be scared of, like, you know, that I, you know, it's just, shit, we all fell off bikes when we was kids, trying to ride bikes. Motherfucker took the training wheels off. But you know how to ride a bike now. You ain't stopped riding bikes. You knew what negative shit could come with riding bikes. You still do it, you know? And motherfucker, I'm gonna say it again, if you got burnt, it's you motherfuckers is still fucking raw. People got...
Yeah, but
see, you can't, you ain't never, I don't know how you grew up or what you grew up around, like, so it's just like, that's what niggas is accustomed to, like, you know what I'm saying? We've become accustomed to like, that's like natural now, which is sad, but it's like, try to look at everything the same way to make everything equal, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't let this shit scare me. Like, I done got food poisoning. I still eat, bro. You feel me? I just had the other day, I got drunk, man. I'm throwing up, shitting at the same time. I still drink liquor. I just got drunk last night. So it's just like, I beat it, I lived. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't what I was when I got shot. I don't be that no more. Well, like, I don't, you know.
Well, I guess, you know, when you got shot, you know, the more serious shooting in December, you actually walked back into the house.
That's what yeah, man. I ran in the house, yeah. Doc ran in that motherfucker. I'm hit. You feel me? Call the ambulance. No panicking. Ambulance get there.
I'd heard that you were actually taking off some of your designer clothes and your jewelry because you didn't want the ambulance to cut open your clothes.
I ain't know if they were gonna start cutting my shit off, so I took my belt and shit off. Like the pants I ain't really care about. I had to take my earrings out. I had to screw them out because the lady was trying to pull my shit out, like but it was some screws, and the bitch was hurting. Oh, I apologize. She was hurting my ear because she helped me, and she was hurting my ear because that's why they shot me in my ear and it went in my shit. But the motherfucker was in my face, like my jaw some type of way. But yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. I had to stay calm to do that shit. If I'd have been pouting, sitting around here looking like a bitch, no, bro.
That second time around, did you think that this might be it? Or was it like, nah?
I ain't
like,
gonna flex.
I'm
I definitely did though. I definitely did, cause it's like it was weird, cause don't you know how the movies and shit be like how Baby Boy when he thought he was dead and his life just was flashing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? But
Yeah.
that happened to me. That shit really happened to me, and it was just like I was just like his mom and them all at the funeral and shit. That shit happened to me. Like it really happened to me. I saw my daughter, my mama, everybody just crying. And I'm like, man, hell no, like, I don't want that to happen, man. Get your bitch ass up. Climb over the middle console, open go through the door, you feel me? Climb out the door, run my ass back in the crib. By this time, phone them. Now they see, like, they come grab me and shit. And shit. But that definitely flagged my life, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I can't hurt that many people. That's too many people to just be hurt. Like,
Yeah. And, like I said in the beginning, when I heard about this, it really sort of surprised me because you're not one of these like clout chasing rappers. You're not talking about your ops and your music. You're not gang banging. You're not.
but that's why I say, like, you ain't got to, what's
know,
understood really doesn't have to be explained. And it's like that right there should show you, like, it kind of show you like who a motherfucker was or is. Like, I ain't gotta say that shit. I ain't gotta say all that shit for a motherfucker to know what it is. People want me to say that shit because it's entertaining. That's for them. But I was cool before that. You know what I'm saying? I was me before that. Before I had to talk about somebody to get motherfucker to, take notice to me.
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay, man. Like I said, I didn't know about that second shooting that happened a few months before until recently. So,
oh yeah. Shit, I'm decent.
Well, at one point, did you leave Epic Records?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you walked out of that deal.
Yes.
And then you got with another label, and then in 2018 you ended up suing the label.
That's what I'm saying. The label that I got with them, that's who I was with when I went to Epic. That's who I was with.
Ah, okay.
You feel? That's why I couldn't put the shit out.
Aha.
Because of that label type shit.
Okay, so you end up having to sue the label for breach of contract.
I ain't sue them. We just motherfucker had to get, like, what would I say? Get bought out of it. Motherfucker bought theyself out of the deal. And you feel me? Move on.
Aha. Okay, so that got worked out.
Si, senor.
Okay, so are you completely independent at this point?
I ain't gonna cap like that. No. I'm rocking with Machine.
Machine.
Si, yes.
Okay, why do I know that name?
Shit, because you know it.
Is that Scooter Braun?
No, G Herbo.
G Herbo. Aha.
That's probably where you know it from. Or Tink.
Okay.
Oh no, not Tink.
Okay. Okay. So what was different after you joined Machine?
What you mean?
Well, I mean, just in terms of you getting your music out.
I say it was love, support. Bro. It was love. It was love. And it wasn't no fuck shit. It was motherfucker really believed in the artist type shit,
Yeah.
Freedom.
I mean, Herbo did well.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I could see the whatever's behind
it was more so like motherfucker like knew. They like research on me. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, but so I'll just say it's just smooth selling. You feel me?
Dope. Congrats.
Look,
Congrats. Well, that same year in 2018, Zach TV gets killed.
yeah.
You've done interviews with Zach, right?
I think I did like one interview. I don't even think I was I think my brother Scrap, he did all the talking for me. If I wasn't mistaken, with Zach. I think that was the only thing I did with Zach.
I mean, I knew Zach a little bit. You know, we talked on the phone a couple times. I always respected what he did. You know, we do something similar, but he really focused on Chicago.
Yeah.
And he was really out there. I mean, he'd really go out to the, you know, in person to the spots. Like, you know, he'd be outside, he'd be on people's doorsteps and so forth. And he really was loved in Chicago. So, you know, when you heard the news that he got killed, how'd you feel?
I mean, it was sad. I felt, you know what I'm saying? Condolences to his family, but I really ain't know Zach like that. Like, yeah. So it was fucked up, but it was bogus, but like shit. It wasn't like no blow like my guys that I, you know, I knew. I actually knew and loved.
Yeah, and then, you know, in the coming years, you know, a lot of tragedy happened in the hip hop world in Chicago. I mean, Lil Mister got killed in 2019. 2020, FBG Duck gets killed. This was someone who I'd interviewed twice. You know, and he was killed when the Gold Coast, which is like the Rodeo Drive of Chicago.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that to me was mind blowing. That someone would do that in broad daylight like that. But
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time, bro. You just heard what you said. Rodeo. That's Chicago's Rodeo Drive. Okay. So you think it's safe right there, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This shit can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
But so if you're trying to, I'm gonna go here today.
It's still we're gonna, I mean, I'm gonna argue with this on this one, because I mean the reality is that even though it's not, you know, Gold Coast is not in the hood, but you know, everyone from all over Chicago, they all go there to go to the designer stores, right? That's the meeting spot, you know, pretty much. Not
really, bro. If you ain't from here,
where else are you gonna buy Louis Vuitton and Dior and Gucci and everything else like that in Chicago?
Shit, there's malls. There's malls and shit around. You can go like you malls,
go. But I'm saying,
what I'm saying is, bro, that's a good spot.
Designer gear.
Like, bro, man, bro.
We're gonna have to just agree to disagree on this one, man. I'm sorry, because me and Duck, we literally had a conversation in our interview about him leaving Chicago. He had already been shot. His brother got killed, you know, and he was like, nah, like, I don't feel safe in other areas. You know, I know how to move here. You know, I know how not to get shot again after it happened to me once. And then this tragedy happens a few miles from where we had the interview. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but you don't gotta me saying like, where you going? Only motherfucking place I think you can move and it's just gonna be cool. You go your ass to Wyoming, bro. That's the only place always nothing going on out here. Wyoming. Anywhere else, I don't give no fuck if I go to LA. It's still gonna be probably some motherfuckers out there that's artists that probably don't fuck with me. They still in LA. You think they motherfucking not gonna wherever? Motherfuckers die out of town. So it's like that's some shit I feel like only people that ain't, and nobody ever probably tried to kill you or no shit like that. So it's like you think
people. Well, no, I've had an attempt on my life. I've had a couple actually. So I don't
think nobody hates you like that, G. Don't nobody hate you like that, G. To the point, no, don't nobody hate you like, bro. Cause how scary you like you. I ain't gonna. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say scary, but how you coming? Don't nobody hate you like that, G. To the point man, bro, like you can't let that shit like scare you out of living, bro. That's all I'm saying. That shit can happen anywhere.
Well, okay, look. Do people hate me to the point of wanting to kill me? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not
people,
sure.
is it people who are not even, motherfuckers don't even probably, because don't none of these niggas know me. Don't none of them know me, G. But is it, how many people would want to walk up to you and shoot you in your face for clout?
Not sure. Hard to say. But I will say this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It ain't happening. You ain't just no secluded ass spots. You feel me? Ain't you see what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, don't nobody want, don't nobody.
In my situation, now listen, in my situation, you know, like I was in a very serious situation, and it was over a girl, right? Which a lot of times the shit is over. You know what I mean? When you look at a lot of these situations, you can usually connect the dots.
That's what I'm saying. I bet you still fucking bitches that got niggas. No, you don't fuck cheaters no more? So you stop fucking cheaters, Vlad?
Nah. Well, number one, it wasn't even a cheater situation.
Hey, Vlad, did you stop fucking cheaters?
But
Vlad, you ain't answering the question, G. Did you stop fucking cheaters?
But I mean, but the reality is that, you know, I mean, it really depends on kind of the law of averages, right? At the end of the day, everything is based on percentages in your life. Now, you could say, well, whatever God has determined to be my final day is going to be my final day, and whatever happens, it's in God's hands, right? And you could say, well, you know, then I don't need to wear my seatbelt because God got me. But I don't know too many old people who don't wear seatbelts.
I went, fuck the accident. You get your dumb ass pulled over. I don't want to spend no money on no tickets and none of that stupid shit. That's why my seatbelt on. I ain't want. So that's why you got. It's like, what's your life? Who are you? It's some motherfuckers that I don't like how I look. Like, bro, show dumb ass out of it so you won't get pulled over by the police. That can happen. So it's like,
yeah,
it ain't necessarily got to be a car accident. You like, who want to get in the car? It ain't got to be that serious. You can just get pulled over by the police officer, and it might be a racist officer. Now they do some fuck shit to you, all because your dumb ass ain't want to wear your seatbelt, because that's not the same thing type shit to me.
Right. I mean, I'm talking about the actual safety.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
the safety
if I'm driving 70 miles an hour and I get into a car accident and I'm not wearing a seatbelt,
you shouldn't be driving that fast if you can't drive that fast, bro. If you don't know how to drive, you shouldn't be driving doing 70 to 80 to 100 miles with no seatbelt on. Your dumb ass don't even know how to drive. What is you crashing for? I ain't crashing no cars.
You've never gotten hit by someone else when you're driving. I've gotten hit by other people.
Yeah.
I was minding my own business. A car slammed into me.
But you said you driving
across the freeway.
You gotta be a defensive driver. You gotta be
I'm a defensive driver, but you can't account for other people, right? You can't account for other people's stupidity, other people drunk driving, other people, you know, getting head on the freeway. That's like saying you just do it because that's what you're supposed to do. But you can't, like, you wouldn't go to war with a fucking knife and everybody else got guns, or just your hands and you be like, I know God got me. Like, no, you gonna go with a fucking gun and protect yourself, so you gonna wear your seatbelt. Right.
It ain't just, you can have your seatbelt off and God still have you. You can have it on. God got you. But you might not fuck yourself up as bad as if you had your seatbelt on. Safety first.
Right. Right. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's the law of averages, law of percentages, man. Like, you know, yeah. A lot of people fuck without condoms. But, you know,
see, you thinking
other
about it,
people
like,
say,
yeah,
you know something?
I definitely just fuck without
but some people say, but then again, there's other people that say, okay, I'm going to fuck without condoms, but before we fuck, we both going to get tested. So percentage wise, it lowers the risk for everyone involved. Right?
But what y'all gonna fuck soon as you leave the hospital and get the results? Y'all gonna fuck soon as y'all get the results. What if she or you go fuck somebody before you go fuck? Now you burning. when you just, now I'm burning now. When the results came, I wasn't burning, but on the way, I just got some slack top, got burnt real quick.
To knock a hole in
the
any
man,
sort of situation.
he's bro, you making it bro. It's just life, man. C'est la vie, man.
All right, man. We're gonna agree to disagree. All right, I respect your opinion, man. I respect how you
I ain't
look at life.
I respect yours too, cause it'd be so many people there's a lot of people that think that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, I'm 48 years old, and I could have left the earth dozens of times along the way.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like preparing for the worst and being extra careful along the way. And you can call it scary, whatever you want to call it.
No, I ain't saying preparing for the worst. I prepare for the worst. I look forward to shit going wrong just so. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do if this happened.
Yeah.
But you don't supposed to shut down and stop living just because of some shit.
Well, no. You're definitely not supposed to shut down and stop living. And and this is why when I go to hip hop events, or I always have armed security with me. Because I'm preparing for the worst.
I mean, if you people, this motherfuckers that probably don't be liking your interviews or want to like be mad at you about that, and that's what I'm saying. But when you go into that's when you go into some hip hop shit. But do you have armed security with you every day?
No.
Okay, still people want to do something to you. You think just because you at the motherfuckers see them hip hop people could be somewhere else at a restaurant where you at.
But you don't got, which is why, hold on, which is why I'll carry a weapon with me every time I leave the house.
You still, that shit, me too. So
I'm still preparing for the worst.
Man, you trying to dance around that shit, man. You kind of doing the same shit you asking me. You feel me? People want to kill you.
I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. But I can't tell you if there were actual attempts on my life
that you would still be doing that.
I would not live in those areas.
Who said? I just told you I don't live there. I don't live like no. I don't live like no. I ain't no. I don't know. I ain't stay in no hood, bro.
All right, so we agree on that.
Yeah, that's what I will say. I saw I was too big for that shit. Like damn.
Okay.
But I ain't go to Wyoming though. I didn't move nowhere, on no hill nowhere in LA or some shit like, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you're right, man. It can't happen anywhere. If you look at, in terms of, the biggest artist out of Chicago who lost his life, you could say is King Von, in terms of actual, record sales, whatever else, and that happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's okay. So there you go.
Yeah. So I understand your point. I'm not just arguing for the sake of arguing. Yeah, I mean he was somewhere else, and the guy who he got into it with wasn't even a Chicago guy. You know what I mean?
So why you couldn't just understand? Why you just couldn't? Because why you couldn't just understand that if you just said that then? You're supposed to understood.
I think that it's a two-sided sword, right? It's a double-edged sword. Yes, it could happen anywhere, but it's more likely to happen in certain areas where you have problems with certain people and they're physically close to you.
You ain't say that at first, bro. That's not what you said at first. You wouldn't word yourself that way at the first time. And that's why the answer probably would have been different if you had asked it like that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, man. Like I said, the number of people that I have personally interviewed that have died violently, usually in their own cities, is mind-blowing to me. Is mind-blowing. Like, we just lost D-Thing, who I wasn't close to, but we've had conversations. You know what I mean? I sincerely like the dude. It was fucking sad. I mean, in fact, as I was going through the catalog, I realized that one of my favorite songs was, the shit you did with Lil Durk on Want It All. Like, I love that song. I listened to that shit like 20 times this morning. So, like I said, man, it's sad to me. It's sad, and I mean, shit. I interviewed Big Low right before he got killed. I mean, literally his last interview. I interviewed, Mo3. He ended up getting killed later on.
That's because that's where they from, bro. That's what
motherfuckers. Goes on
motherfuckers.
and on.
That's where motherfuckers from, bro. That's where most people die. Where they from.
Yeah.
So if you gonna die or get killed, that's where it's gonna go. Where you 90% of the time, probably where you from.
No.
But what about when America sent a motherfucker somewhere else to get killed, though, G? People still join the army.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers in the army now, probably short of death. And he asking us why we still, motherfuckers still go to the army, kid. Motherfuckers still go swimming. Motherfucker got ate by sharks. How buddy the animal dude dies? Stingray. People still doing that shit, G. Why is it so hard for you to believe? That's why I say this shit, man, they done made it too entertaining to you, but it's like, it's raw entertainment. It's like, motherfucker wasn't taking the animal shit serious to do that. That's why I never get on no horse. Right now, Superman. You remember what happened to Superman? I want to play on horses and shit.
Yeah, fell off a horse.
Exactly. Motherfuckers still ride horses and they saw what happened to Superman. It's Superman, bro. Oh, man. You talking about something. Motherfucker gotta live, bro. I ain't riding no horse, though.
All right, so what do you have coming up next? I mean, we got all your music back on the DSPs, but I kind of feel, now, correct me if I'm wrong, the rate that you were dropping music in, some years back is not the rate that you're dropping music now.
You correct, but that was when I got out of that situation. Now that shit now it's finna be back how it used to be.
Okay, and that's because of now you're with Machine.
Si, senor.
Okay, so now we're about to see a lot more King Louie music.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a project? Is there a release date?
I'm finna drop a joint. I don't know when this interview come out. By the time this shit come out, it's gonna be out. But it's dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
Smoking Cali. And we got Life with Louie is the project is coming off of. And that's dropping soon as well.
Okay.
Like that's probably gonna drop at the end of the month, towards next month, some shit like that. It's coming though. Like it's there.
Now we got an email, when we were setting up the email, we got an email was some breakdowns and it talked about the song Smoking Cali. I looked it up and that's actually an older song, right?
Yes, older.
Or no?
A lot of songs that people do are older. Like majority of the shit you hear. You just brought up Kanye West. You know how long we worked on songs before the motherfucker get done? Some of it come out quick, but it might be some shit from years ago. So it's gonna be new to all platforms. Ain't none of this shit new to me. I did it.
Okay, so you got a new project coming out. And any features you want to talk about? Or
no. I ain't really too big on features. Oh, I got Queen Key on there.
Okay.
That's probably who you heard about from Machine too, right? Yeah, she with Machine as well. I didn't know if that's who you heard, how you heard Machine, but Queen Key on there.
Dope. Well, King Louie, man, glad you're still doing well. Glad you got into your new situation. I think hip hop world's been, missing music from you. So finally we're about to get some more. Yeah,
man. That's cool, man. That's love.
You and I could agree to disagree.
Yeah, it's cool, G. I'll just shit, some people like tomatoes. I don't, but I eat ketchup.
Right. And listen, man, you've had a very different set of experiences than I have. So I can't put myself in your shoes. I can't understand.
No, that's why I said some people eat tomatoes. I don't, but I eat ketchup. So I know we different, but I understand, like me liking ketchup, tomatoes ain't too bad, I guess, but I just don't eat it like you would probably eat a tomato on your sandwich. I eat some ketchup or something. You feel me? So with that being said, even though you saying I might think the shit is frivolous or it's just miscellaneous what you saying, I understand it. Like I can see, okay, this if this is him, this you know what I'm saying? I ain't just I think all around the board. That don't necessarily gotta mean I gotta agree, but that's what you said. We can agree to disagree, but you know, I feel you. If I was you, I probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know that we both understand each other's points.
Oh yeah,
we just have our point of views.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all good, man.
That's why the interviews be good because we different.
Come to their own conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we don't, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like I said, I mean, I've never been shot, but I have had some violent.
But that ain't, bro. That's not like that shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. That don't. What do people? What y'all get from that from a motherfucker that got shot? Cause that's an injury, bro. Like I got in fights, people hit me in my face with shit, bro. Like, you know.
Me too.
So with that being said, it's just like it was more force. It was deadly force with a firearm, like, but you can hit somebody and kill them.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, motherfuckers got money now. They buying guns. So it's like I don't know what that shit really do for people like the on the outside. Like like okay.
No, listen. I mean, we've interviewed that girl Snoop from The Wire. I don't know the girl with the braids.
I know who that is. I know who that is.
Okay. Yeah, and she ended up getting into a brawl with a bunch of girls, hit a girl in the head with a baseball bat, and killed her.
Shit, that's on her. Ain't got shit to do with me.
Right, but what I'm saying is, you're right.
Sometimes, that's
a regular fist fight will turn into a murder.
Yeah, we didn't beat people. That's what I'm saying. A fist fight got me kicked out of school. What if I wanted to just be something? I want to just be something out of Hyde Park besides me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I wanted to be a doctor? Now I'm kicked out of school because we just beat the shit out of some goofies.
Yeah, same
shit, bro. But it's like you gotta I'll just look at everything as this is the same. So I don't get shit fucked up.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying. Might sound
I do, man. Like I said, I respect your opinion and I understand, I respect your point of view and I understand what you've gone through. And
I would say the same to you, but you ain't told me motherfucker ask you a question, you look at it, you laugh at that bitch shit. I ask you some questions, you gonna just laugh me off. But yeah.
I'm definitely not laughing at you. I've laughed with you a couple
times. I know what's going on, man. I know what's going on.
I'm absolutely not laughing at you. I can guarantee you that, man. Because like I said, I've interviewed too many people that aren't around anymore. And I've had conversations with them, and in retrospect, I almost wish I could have done more. I could have maybe been a little more persuasive. I could have maybe spoken to them after the interview, and so forth. But at the end of the day, we're all men. We're all adults. We pay rent. We pay taxes.
Hey,
we have kids.
But bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what you say.
We make our own decisions and we stand.
I got it, baby, bro. I'm a family man, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know what a motherfucker think of. Like, motherfucker's grown, bro. Motherfucker don't be just. You feel me? Motherfucker know what it is. So it's just we just not tweaking. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And like I said in the very beginning, you weren't one of the dudes who was out there being reckless, who was out there tempting a motherfucker to do something to him and doing shit just for clout and doing things for the wrong reasons, No. I mean, so it's kind of like,
I keep telling you we was cool, dude. We was cool gents before
I know I'm speaking to an
shit.
intelligent person the whole time. I'm not speaking to some dude that's just reckless, drugged out, waving around guns on social media, like doing a bunch of stupid shit where you're not completely surprised when something happens to a person like that. You're like, well, I mean, with someone like you've always struck me as intelligent, as responsible, who thinks before he speaks, who definitely thinks before they put anything out on record or on social media.
Yeah.
And this is why I had that type of conversation with you, because I'm speaking with someone who I know was fully aware of everything.
Yeah, that's what I say, bro. It's a lot of shit motherfucker don't talk about, and that's the reason, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I will never compromise my integrity for popularity, bro, like, and that's what motherfuckers do, bro. You feel me? That's why so much
every day
miscellaneous bullshit be going, so much frivolous shit be going, fraudulent shit be going on. Niggas be telling on themselves and shit for popularity, bro. For views and shit. It's like what they get from that. I don't give no fuck about that really, bro. I don't care about that. And we like I say, we grew up cool. We was cool in high school. Like we wasn't goofies and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We dressed nice back in high school. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker, you know, it's just, motherfuckers was brought up a totally different way than other guys. So it's just like certain shit, the shit that stay fueled, what got it, you know what I'm saying? That internet shit, we kind of grew up without internet a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's kind of what it is with me.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell the difference, with people who grew up with social media and didn't. And like I said in the beginning, people got into fist fights. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, but the shit don't end up on video for the whole world to see. And that's why I think like when you see so many shootings and so forth, I think a motherfucker is just too scared of the embarrassment of possibly losing a fist fight. So they bring in a situation where they can't lose.
I think what it is that it's been like, you synced it. So once you see some shit, this shit really exists, or so it just spreads. Like you wouldn't curse or no shit if you ain't never heard no curse word. How the fuck you gonna know how to curse? But if you hear some curse words and you see how them bitches like affect you, whatever they did to you, guess what you start doing? You start cursing. So motherfuckers, that's what that shit lead to. It's been promoted, now it's out there, bro. What that shit y'all be talking about, the after rhythm, eat the rhythm? That shit been put in there. So now it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna do what it do.
Yep.
Shit, they made guns, bro. They made guns, G. Them bitches ain't just grow out the ground. They made them bitches, bro.
Yeah.
So think about that shit like that. That's how I think about it. So I won't get too pissed about nothing, because I was like, man, this what it been. It's been this.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you didn't get shot with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, come on, man. The other brothers like, come on, man. They ain't motherfucker ain't throw no rocks at me, bro. You feel me?
I know, man. Imagine, King Louie got shot with 30 arrows, and
or even shit, I ain't get hit by no horse.
Right.
I got hit with horsepower. You feel me? Like with a vehicle. I ain't get hit by no fucking horse. Like, they made cars. They made everything they made could kill you. If you abuse it or you do it the wrong way, we still utilize that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They say phones and shit supposed to give you cancer. We own them bitches daily.
I don't know.
Don't you got them AirPods? You got AirPods in your ear.
Conspiracy theories and
that's what I'm saying. You still now that's
shit.
A conspiracy theory. Yeah, I can dig that.
Right. The phones
theory. Right. It's like when it's, but yeah, bro. We still having fun with the shit we have fun with, bro.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. King Louie. It's been some years since our last interview, man. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're in a new situation now where you could put out your music as you want to and not have to worry about whatever red tape and whatever else, man. I know the world's been waiting on new King Louie music, man. I'm glad they're finally getting it. So
I appreciate you, man.
I wish you all the best.
Smoking Cali, man. Life with Louie, man. Gang shit.